I'm Steve with Marine Depot Direct, and I'm going to be introducing myself again in a minute, but that's because after we edited the video, we found out that it was just a little bit too long and there's just a whole lot of information in here. So a quick little rundown before we get started. This is all about Portlights. The Portlights that we sell here are from the Manship brand, and we're going to go over just about everything to do with them. That's the custom shapes, the standard shapes, the cutout size, the spigot size, the custom capabilities that we can do, because we can make any size or shape that you want. Trim rings, opening methods, glass options, dog options, all that kind of stuff. So if you are looking to get more information on Portlights, replace your own Portlights, get some custom Portlights made, you're in the right spot. So without further ado, let's get on to the actual video now. Hey, I'm Steve with Marine Depot Direct, and today I wanted to talk to you about our Portlight selection. These are our flagship Portlights. They are heavy duty and they are fully customizable into any size and shape that you need. The reason these are fully customizable is that we start with a thin sheet of 3/16 stainless steel, not unlike this trim ring here. And that's then run through a series of rollers and can be formed into any size or shape. And that's then welded together. For the different sizes that the Portlights come in, there's round, there's elliptical, there's oval, and there's rectangular. You can see a lot of the rectangular ones right here, and then we also have the round ones as well. Now, of course, if you custom order a Portlight, we can make them into any size or shape that you want. We've had massive orders before, and we've had very tiny orders. So ultimately, it's whatever you need. All right, let's talk cutout size, because cutout size is really important. That's the size that's listed as the size of the Portlight on our website even. Because if you know your cutout size, you can put anything that matches that in there. Unless you want to edit your boat and make it a little bit larger, it's kind of harder to go smaller because that's adding material, and that's never going to be quite as sturdy. So if something says like 7x15 or something like that, that's the cutout size. And you can select from anything within that cutout size. If you're going to go with custom, you can have whatever cutout size you need made, and then you'll just need to tell us the the radius of the corners, stuff like that. Spigot size as well, that can be customized for custom orders. However, the standard spigot size kind of depends on the model that it comes with, but the ones that you'll see on our website from our Manship Portlights are either going to be 1 inch, 1.5 inch, or 2 inches. So as far as installation goes, the ones that we sell just from our, the ones on stock, that has a screw from both side installation method. So basically the screws will never, you won't be able to bolt straight through. You'll, put one piece on, screw that in, put the other piece on, and screw that in, and the screws will always miss each other by, a little bit. Custom orders though, you can have your Portlight custom orders set to be through bolt method for the installation, and that basically just means that the bolt goes through the entire hull in one side and out the other. And of course we don't include fasteners, so you need to know the depth of the hull that you're going to be drilling through, so that you know what fastener to get for your specific individual application. Now, trim rings, this one here, they come in 2 styles depending on the model that you're looking at. And it's either going to be this style, which is our standard kind of traditional style here. That's what it looks like. You see this on a lot of sailboats and stuff like that. Your other option is going to be for the modern H trim ring. That looks like this one here. It's a little bit more sleek. It's definitely not as big, and you see this on a lot of yachts. For selection, I recommend that you get whatever kind you want because it's your boat and you should enjoy it and make it look the way that you want it to. Now for opening methods, there are three. There's what you see here, which is the friction hinge. So these just let the port light stay open at whatever angle you want it to. On an actual boat, you have a little bit more leverage, so I don't have that here. But you can shift it and tilt it to whatever is desirable for you. The other method that lets the port light stay open on its own is this, which is called a stay arm. And that does roughly the same thing, just not integrated in the hinge itself. So it's a little tough just freehanding it because this is set to be very sturdy, and that's actually what you want when you are out, because any kind of like bumps or waves or anything like that is going to affect the port light, and when it's open you don't want it accidentally slamming shut, especially on a finger. The third method is nothing at all, like this one. It just opens and closes freely and loosely. And what you'd use here is a port light chain. This is usually mounted a little up and to the side, but you can put it wherever works for you. And this slips in right here and keeps the port light open. The one thing with this is that you have only this option. So unless you have some custom mechanic to have this sliding up and down, wherever you put this is how the port light is going to stay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of the times when you want a port light open, you want it open or you want it closed. So for the custom options, you have just a ton of things available to you. You can get the glass clear or you can get it frosted. You can get the glass tinted in colors like smoke. You can get it in light gray, blue, tan, or green. Let's see here. You can even customize these. These are the kind of standard port light knobs or dogs that you'll see on most port lights, but you can get it in full stainless. Or you can get this nice design here or something larger, all depending on your style and your needs. And that's just about everything we've got on these port lights, at least until we come to our installation video, which should hopefully be coming out relatively soon, but we'll have to see about that. So until next time, thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for checking out that video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you like what we do, or you just like me, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to make sure you stay up to date on all our future content and videos, hit the little bell icon down below, and that'll make sure that you stay up to date.